Welcome to Sports Sushi. Your chefs for tonight are Sports Plug Russ, serving up the spiciest sports takes of the week. Sterling Furrow, rolling the X's and O's into an analytical maki platter. And finally, the moderator who always keeps the sake flowing, DJ Slow Boogie. Now grab those chopsticks and get ready, because your order of fresh and raw sports sushi is up.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up? What's up, man?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit. Look. All right, so welcome to another episode of Sports Sushi. We got another good show lined up for you. We can give you a quick rundown before we get down. You know what I'm saying? We got the Out of Bounds coming up right after the good old rundown. With the rundown, we got This Day in Sports. We're gonna talk a little bit about flag football, being an Olympic sport. And what would it take to dominate and bring home the gold, and what potential obstacles, what potential countries that can probably give us a run for our money. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to talk about football. Then we'll get to sushi bets like we usually do. Then followed by the either or. Are you good, brother? And then we're going to go ahead and get into the NFL. We will get into the NFL to end the night off. We'll end the show off, should I say. But before we get into that, how you fellas doing today, man? How y'all doing, dog?
Man, I'm good. I just got off of work though, so we switching gears, baby, changing lanes.
I understand,
man. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I hear you. I hear the dots.
I was having some issues, you know what I'm saying? Some issues. So let me hit him with the hump day. And you already know what time it is. We're gonna talk some sports our way. Yeah, I meant to rhyme that. I did.
But nah, man, this past weekend I went to the Saints Texans game out here. Went out there. There's some things that I looked and took away.
Your stuff was divided in that one.
Oh no, it was a lot of like Saints fans there, like surprised me. I was like, oh shit, it's a lot of y'all motherfuckers out there. But
travel.
Yeah, one of the things I'll touch on that once we get to the NFL. But it was some things that I seen. I was just like this. Yeah, I think that one team is in very, very, very big trouble. But we'll wait on that. We'll wait on that a little bit more when we get to the NFL. But let's go ahead. Let's start with the Out of Bounds. So Russ, what you got for us today?
Man, you already know what time it is. Pretty Out of Bounds, where I point out where these motherfuckers they just be out of bounds with it. And I will say this week, boy, there was a competition this week. There was some tomfoolery going around. We had some cats. We had some cats get rearrested for prior offenses, breaking, basically restraining orders. But the one that got me, the one that took the cake, the one that's probably going to end this guy's career is going to probably be the 911 call that reveals the chaotic scene between Robert Quinn and the people's car he hit. Have you guys heard about this story?
Nope.
Okay, so as you guys have noticed, and those watching, thank you for watching. And of course, hit that bell and that like, subscribe. Robert Quinn is a very good pass rusher in the league. Y'all would agree.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's a serviceable pass rusher. In the league.
Yeah, for sure.
He should have a job, and it's the reason why we haven't seen him. And the reason why we haven't seen him is because he was driving in a way, and he happened to hit two people's cars and two other people's cars in a residential neighborhood and hit a gate. Now, this is all still being figured out. Now, what got me to add this was because today, or was it not today? I'm sorry. The beginning of September, actually, they released at the beginning of September, they released a call which I found today. So some people this may be old, but of course to us it is new. And so the call actually revealed this man, and the reason why he's out of bounds and makes the cut today is because on the call, and if you want to listen to the call, you can just go look up 911 call Robert Quinn, and I'm sure you'll find it. He is found in the call yelling in the background, "Can I just buy you 2 cars? I'll just buy you 2 cars." And another woman is yelled, screaming, "Did you just hit me? And there's 2 other cars, and you hit 4 cars." So, man, Robert Quinn, that's out of bounds, bro. We gotta stop the clock.
So, was my man drunk?
Allegedly, it seems like he might have been drunk. That's still not been figured out. But I will say, for purposes of out of bounds right now, it's looking towards the yes side of things. I don't know which way it is. Looking towards the yes side. And let me read this correctly because I believe it is 7. Yes, he's facing 7 charges, including 3rd-degree assault and battery, hit and run with property damage, 4 counts of leaving the scene of an accident involving an unattended vehicle and failure to report striking fixtures and or adjacent to the highway. That would be the little gate to the neighborhood that he broke through. And yeah, of course, as we all know, he played for the Eagles last year. He was actually, I think he was on the Rams. No, who was he on last? I forget who was supposed to play. Oh, he's a free agent. No, he's a free agent. And of course, he's probably not going to be assigned.
Well, that would how you get that drunk, allegedly. Get in the car and drive.
But no one would do work. Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? Benoit would never.
Ghost, you gotta chill out.
Benoit would do worse.
He would have
killed everybody. He would have killed everybody in the front lawn. But no, what were you saying, Sterling? My bad. What were you saying, Sterling?
No, I mean, like, he ain't got no money for an Uber. He ain't got no homeboy that's gonna pick him up.
The first one, if you have that much money, call a Lyft or an Uber. I can't say which one I am because one of them might want to sponsor us one day. Call you a Lyft or an Uber or some sort of service that gives you a ride somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You might chauffeur or, like you said, a homie. But me personally, just call an Uber, call a Lyft, get home, don't drive. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all know, but look at my face. But I think he was drunk because you don't drive through a residential gate. Yeah. You don't hit 4 cars, total 2 of them. And then get out and ask the person that's outside yelling at you, "Why'd you hit my fucking car? Just let me buy you 2 cars." Nigga, they don't know who you are. You ain't got the helmet and the jersey and the number on. You
let
just crazy.
Me buy you 2 cars.
I just buy you 2 cars.
And you 2 cars short. Because apparently the neighbor across the street hit his car too.
He's gonna have to buy 4 cars and fines.
Yep.
And DUI.
If you hit 4 cars and only think about hitting 2, then you probably was drunk. Because that's some drunk shit.
Hey, well, 2 cars don't equal 4 no more, apparently.
I buy you 2 cars. All right, I buy you 4 cars. You can hear him in the background though. He was really out there just like, yo, let me just buy cars. Okay. Oh, damn. Here we go.
Willie Thrower.
Oh, so
I was like, yo, is that his uncle?
No, that is another nigga. Oh, damn.
It is. Wrong, nigga.
That's actually facts, but I probably shouldn't have said it like that. But yes, this guy right here, as we move on to On This Day in Sports, is Willie Thrower. Now, Willie Thrower was the first guy to become a black NFL quarterback, but guess what, you guys? Y'all know my rules, so I'm going to hit you with a but. This shit happened in 1953, and that is 11 years before I will start calculating anything into American sports history because that Negro did not have rights, and guess how many years he played? 1, because they didn't even give him the right to play again. They saw him play once and said, oh, no, this nigga got to go. The Chicago Bears been doing niggas wrong for over 55 years, 70 years. Nigga, this is ridiculous. Anyways, look at Fields. Fields, Willie, both, same boat. You know what I'm saying? All right, now in the real 1977, the real On This Day in Sports hit y'all with a 2 for learn 2 things for 1 today because the first one was just funny, but it was before black rights. So in 1977, the Baseball World Series, Reggie Jackson hit 3 consecutive, count them, 1, 2, 3, 3 consecutive home runs, tying Babe Ruth's World Series record. Yankees lost to the Dodgers. Yada, yada, yada. He won series MVP, but that was basically, you know what I'm saying, adding to the legend of Mr. October, aka Reggie Jackson, or probably should have flipped that. But either way, flip it or not, you learned something. What's next?
All right. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into our segment. Our mixed show segment here. We got flag football sports being voted into the 2028 Summer Olympics. And as of recent developments or recently developed, or however you want to go ahead and word and put that together, do that however you please. NFL personnel basically said that in the summertime, players will be eligible to participate in these flag football Olympics. So my question is this, and I have a couple questions. Who is gonna fuck with us?
I really I don't
come
think
on,
that
let's be honest here. Like,
this is just I don't think there is.
Germany?
Here's the question. Here's the question I have, because it's not football. So the question of who's gonna fuck with us is all gonna depend on what country can catch a football. Secondly, it's gonna be like NFL players aren't finna play this. I honestly don't want a big lurky NFL dude playing flag football. I want some of these flag football people that are out here on the internet. I don't know if y'all watch some clips. Them dudes that be running with them knees real close to the ground, and they do all like it's a totally different world. So like, I wouldn't want Jamar Chase out there. I want the Jamar Chase of like flag football. I want the guy that catches it and spins really low to the ground and moves and makes his flag not able to be caught. But I still think we getting gold.
Nigeria will have something to say about that.
They might, but they might because speed. Because this is not a physical sport. This is gonna be based on speed and agility. But I don't know if Nigeria gonna have someone that can throw the ball like that.
Well, who's good at rugby, like New Zealand or some shit like that? One of those.
Australia.
Rugby's. Yeah, I think those guys would probably be one of the one.
But again, it's not gonna be a physical.
I don't think it should be an Olympic sport.
You know what? I'm one to say I kind of agree. Now I don't think, because I think these are things that they make Olympic sports, and it's like you're making it an Olympic sport so the world can compete in it, but why can't the world just compete in it and make it a league? I think that one reason why this happens, Sterling, because I kind of agree with you, but I think the reason why it happens is because as the world changes, other sports become like like people used to actually javelin. You know what I'm saying? Like if we was all kicking it back in like the early days in Greece, I'd be like, yo, what's up, my niggas? Y'all want to go throw the jab? Like, and y'all be like, yes, I want to go throw the jab. You know what I'm saying?
Go catch a javelin match.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we would be practicing for war. But you know what I'm saying? Like you would go in there and be asking like, hey, yo, what's up, guys? Y'all want to go throw this boulder? There are things that the Olympics is a collection of things that people do as athletic activities. And like, as the world changes, we don't shoot bow and arrows as often. It's already become like a part of it, but we don't shoot bow and arrows. We play flag football. You know what I'm saying? They play cricket. You know what I'm saying? Like baseball, basketball. Like you can't put actual football in there because like that's just a death sentence. And like for everybody involved, because at some point, a motherfucker from Germany just gonna get pissed off and decapitate somebody, and you can't have NFL players playing it. And so like I think this, like the 3-on-3 basketball, to your point, Sterling, like an Olympic sport, no, but at the same time, yes, because it's kind of changing like what they are. Like, who's to say that like is flag football any worse than shooting at a target with a gun? You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're not doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu in the Olympics.
I mean, but should we? You know, I mean, like, or at least shouldn't MMA have an Olympics?
Oh shit! Yeah,
like, shouldn't MMA have? Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be good.
MMA? No, I'm just saying, like, it's just I think we're witnessing like as we get older, like we're witnessing the change in like the sports that people not only play on the regular but want to see. And flag football is something that people like they want to see in the Olympics. They wouldn't watch it every day, but what is the Olympics? A bunch of shit that you wouldn't watch on a regular everyday basis. And so now that I've kind of talked myself into it, I think it actually should be, because it actually fits what
this is the second time he's put that damn thing up here.
What's that?
Oh, Chris.
No, but basically the Olympics is just a collection of sports that we don't even fuck with until Olympic time, and we don't really fuck with flag football unless like you're in a league or something, or you're playing with your friends. But like, I don't know. I think I don't know. I think it's fun. Like, I think the more events in the Olympics, the better. I'm waiting for them niggas to put rock, paper, scissors in that bitch.
I'm not against it. Seeing flag football in the Olympics, I'm more interested in seeing how other countries and nations, kind of compete within it. Just kind of see how the sport translates to other countries. But I do understand what Sterling's kind of coming in, because it's kind of like come on, nigga, flag football, like.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
In it, a good hood philosopher once said, "Can I ask you this?" Let me ask you this. If you know, you know. Don't you think that's the same thought that they had way back when they said, "Yo, let's make soccer an Olympic sport"? I don't know why y'all kick that ball around. It's just a game that y'all, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're just witnessing evolution, and I think that's just like, I think we as America, just because the way we operate, we want football to be an Olympic sport. We want that to be like, we want something else that we can smash people in, like just obliterate them in. And I think that's just not possible with the injury rate. And so this is what we're going to get, is going to be a 7-on-7 flag football type of thing. But I think it's going to be enjoyable to watch, because people are going to be getting, once you see the first dude get shook on their ass on Moss, we're going to start watching.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, this dude from Holland is killing. Like, you know how we get down, like as sports watchers, like we just gonna be like, oh shit, this dude from Japan is going in.
But flag football
is awesome.
I mean,
I feel about it.
To play.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more easier for people to kind of approach it now, because it's like, it's not the physical aspect where it can deter somebody from playing. It's like, oh, okay, you just got to grab a flag. And you do, without the hitting aspect, it is, athletic. Yes, Russ.
No, finish. Finish. I'm just adding that for aesthetics. When you finish,
but it does require, some fucking athletic abilities to play that shit, dog. I've played in both. I played in like a school league, at UTSA before they had, their football team, and I played in high school. So it's there's differences, but it's still there's some similarities in there. Me personally, I like to hit a motherfucker, so that's the shit that I enjoyed. I never get out there now. Fucking about to be fucking.
Well, man. Every time I see someone do a juke move, I'm like, "Ooh, how your ACL attack?"
Yeah, it just starts getting tight.
But flag football is now listen to this carefully, because I'm including everyone, like all people. Flag football is everything that everybody likes about football, because some people don't. And this is not me, Boogie. You know me, Sterling. You've heard me talk. I do not think that football should not have hitting. I think that's why it's football, and they sign up to play it. But people want to get all into their feelings and they talk about it, but they don't want to tell the truth that they are the last true living gladiators. Besides, of course, MMA guys and boxers. I should say one of the last true gladiators. Yeah. But no, I just think that it encompasses everything. You get to see people get shook. You get to see quarterbacks go far. You get to see people run routes. People that just watch football and don't get into the nuance or get deep into the game, they just stop at the skill positions. And that's all they want to see. And that's what flag football is. And like I said, it is something that us as like people that watch 11 on 11 and everything like that, we're going to look at it and be like, oh, it's flag football. But at the same time, y'all know good and damn well, someone get mossed, you're going to be like, oh. Mm-hmm. And you're going to sit down and you're going to say, oh. Because at the end of the day, it's still skeleton football. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still a passing. What do they used to call it? A passing skeleton. So if you happen to see a guy from another country lighting it up, we're going to get interested. And hey, I'm just saying, like, there's gonna be a lot of shit that goes on. Y'all know how flag football rolls. It's crazy. They say do laterals and double laterals and all that type of shit. So I think it'll be something fun. And I think for the Olympics, yes. I actually want to reverse what I said earlier. For the Olympics, yes, because I wouldn't watch that on a regular basis every like Tuesday night. I might, because I'm a fucking sports junkie, but I don't think the majority. I probably would actually watch flag football on a Tuesday night if there was a National Flag Football League. But On Tuesdays, hell yeah, right before the NBA games. But anyways, we're sports fanatics. So, but people that aren't probably wouldn't. So put in the Olympics, just like we wouldn't watch skeet shooting or what's the other synchronized swimming. We ain't watching regular swimming. To be completely fucking honest, until they make track like golf, we ain't watching fucking track. Yeah, I said it. There's a way to make track like the PGA Tour, but they don't want to talk about it. But yeah, like until they do something like that, like we don't even watch track. It's when it comes on every 4 years. Right. I mean, people that like it watch it, but you know, I like. But then again, sports are my thing, though. So,
but yeah, but I do think that when it comes to and as the rest of the world refer to it as American football, I just like the fact they're calling it flag football. It's like, yeah, no American flag football. It's just flag football. But yeah. I do enjoy that, the prospect, the idea of how we were just talking about other countries potentially taking to the game and just seeing what their approach is, to an American sport. But I guess we'll have to wait and see until 2028. It's pretty much what about 5 years?
Five years away.
Yeah,
shit, it'll be 4 years. It'll be here before you fucking know it, man.
As long as I get NCAA football, I don't.
Oh man, we are, and whew, man, I got some plans for that.
Do you now?
Yes, sir.
You ain't the only one, brother.
Hey man, we might. Hey, you know what I was gonna say, because there's so many. Oh my god, the game of all games. Yeah. Because there's so many.
Still in the wrapper, baby.
Boy, look
because there's so many teams. Like I think that there's gonna be like a reason to break everything up into like different divisions, and there's going to need to be a person that runs like a Big 12 league or a person that runs a SEC league and a person that runs a Big 10 league, and then have all of them leagues combined into one like site. Yeah, watch. I'm up to something. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's going to be cross-platform. So we're gonna hopefully it is.
We're gonna see. I mean, that's us depending on EA to actually do. They can't even get the crossplay fixed on right now, like what they're trying to do.
So.
But we must admit the game is good this year, and like a lot of niggas. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
It must be a different world on the box.
Look. This is how I feel about it. After like the first week, when their new animations are overdone, it's the same game.
Oh no! But I'm talking about gameplay wise. See, that's the whole thing.
Gameplay wise.
See, Pete, what you just said. That's my whole point about this year's game, and I bring it up every time I talk about it. Is that the first thing we bring up is the other things that we should bring up in video games. Like, man, we need different announcers, or man, this animation happens too much. For the festival, normally in Madden, at this time we're talking about every motherfucker runs 5 plays.
I just think that the quality of life updates need to be a little bit better. Where you kind of, because the one thing I notice about Madden is that, sometimes the announcing will get kind of, out of whack.
Sure.
Sometimes the gameplay is what I'm focused on. Because
think
about it.
The thing is
5 years. Oh, go ahead.
The thing is this is like, when you play it, daily, like a daily game, those little bits and pieces. And additions and stuff like the quality of life, updates. Like I said, it just helps out. I think overall in the long run.
Yeah,
y'all are 100% right. You're 100% right.
Get Chris in here.
Chris in. But you're 100% right. But the thing I keep saying is quality of life updates. That's cool that they need them. But I'm talking about the simple fact
fucking that shaved his beard. What the fuck?
No, it's coming back a little bit, man.
Chris, so we're talking Madden here. Like it. What are your thoughts?
There's things I like that didn't exist in last season that make it more tolerable. But the underlying root causes and problems and like defense has become so utterly pointless once again. Like,
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Because I think I know the divide. Do you play the majority of your games against humans or the PC or the computer?
It's split, and we continually crank up the sliders to try to make a challenge as the year goes on.
I'm not asking which is challenge. This is not a skill type question. This is a straight up question of, because it's not split directly down the middle. I think I know the answer of why there's two different thoughts about the game, and it's not a skill thing. What do you play more? Do you play the computer more, or do you play humans more?
I mean, I'd say it's 60-40.
In what direction?
Probably 60-40 computer to humans for most guys. Maybe the other way for me, because I got two people in my division.
Here's why I see that what we're saying is like on the opposite spectrums, because again, nothing to do with skill. When you play against humans more, and I play solely against humans, I don't play the computer. So when you play against humans, this game is vastly improved. I don't play. Wait,
you making it sound like it's two different games.
Yeah,
playing.
no. So my beef isn't about stuff like that. My beef is if anyone decent at the game can put up 50 points.
Let me finish. And I'm sitting here telling you that you guys are wrong, because I'm not getting a sample size. No, because I'm not getting when I talk about, when you tell me about the computer, tell me whatever you want. That's why I said it's two different sides to this game. And it's how the computer plays and how humans
40 to 50 head-to-head games a season.
But listen.
So
you're talking about y'all have played y'all season with people that you know. I'm talking about playing in leagues with 32 owners with a bunch of different users that play in other leagues with different users, and I watch these guys play on their Twitch. And one thing I can tell you is it is certainly, to answer your question, it is two different. That's why I'm not sitting here like having an argument about like which one's better or anything like that. I'm just agreeing with you, saying it's two different games. A person that plays against
it's too easy to move the ball.
I'm not, and you know what? If you play someone that knows what they're doing and it's a human, no, it's not.
It's still
and
too
I'm not,
easy to move the ball.
And okay,
a 20-17 game on 15-minute quarters is virtually impossible.
Okay, and you know what? The game is built to be played on 5 to 6 minute quarters, maybe 8. And that's
not a football simulation, is it?
I'm trying to tell you, because thank you, Joe. CPG is in this hole. We are not speaking on how, like, I'm not coming to you like, oh, we're just better. I'm coming to you from a league that plays humans over and over and over again, and I'm just letting y'all know from that perspective, different humans, the game is different. You can't wait a minute, Chris. Wait a minute. You cannot run the same plays against a human that you can run against the computer with that effectiveness in a league of 32 different users.
I mean, your entire argument is based on the premise that we're not playing other humans. But here's what I would like to throw out.
It's not. No, that's not what
it's
based on.
Let Chris go.
But I'm saying, but I have to correct that that's not what it's based on.
Crossplay does not work for league play for CFMs, but it does work for head-to-head games. I think we should have a final championship game after each season. Our champion plays your champion in a head-to-head game.
Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do that. You don't. You don't.
Look here.
No, you don't. Okay. Let me take.
Before we get into this.
Wait, Boogie. Wait. No, because he started this. No. Because he started. No. Wait. Because he started this. Because I said, wait, no, Boogie. He does not get to make a gauntlet throwdown like that and then have me sit back. I did not make it a versus thing.
Chris like writing checks.
This has nothing to do with
other people.
I'm trying to help y'all out, because the person that went. I'm gonna put you like this. The person.
Hold on. Let Boogie get it out. Hold on.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You stand no chance, bro.
You're getting your hopes up enough.
I mean, I'm happy to settle it on the field. You want to settle it on the mic?
Okay, look here. First of all,
I'm telling you, said y'all champion. Yes, bring your best 5. Fuck
it. It is.
Fuck the talking. Bring your best 5.
Okay.
Y'all will not win a game, and y'all will lose every game by
hey, goddamn
plus. Period. Look, I'm trying to tell you, and this is not.
Hey, goddamn it! I ain't worried about none of that shit here.
No, because I'm trying to tell you.
He only wants to win on the mic.
I started by saying no. You do, because I started by saying this has nothing to do with skill. Yeah, sit back, Boogie. This had nothing to do with skill. I said that this had nothing to do with spilling. Y'all brought it up to skill, and y'all get smashed.
We're not turning this into a pissing contest, okay?
I didn't. He did.
So all that
I thought I brought up something that would be interesting for the entire
group.
group.
That shit in the Discord. Hey, shut that shit up, all right? Quick, fast, and hurry.
I mean, I think it sounds like a great
anyway,
try both leagues, get a little cross-league competition
going. Go ahead, you can play whoever. But what I'm saying is this. I understand what Russ is saying because, hey, whenever you play a full league of even when it's 30 or 20 some odd people, there's different play styles that you have to accommodate for, which means you have to open up your whole play style. Whereas when you play in the computer, it's really just one playbook where you can just run over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But so I've sat in both sides of the thing. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm at an age and at a point in time where I don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit.
Y'all see JM11?
I don't give a fuck about none of that Madden head-to-head shit. Look,
no, but I started it by saying, Sterling, you are right. Chris is the one that wants to have this piss.
No, I think it's a good debate. I think it's a good debate, though.
How is it not a cool thing to do between the two leagues? And
I didn't say it was cool. I said I started this because y'all don't want that smoke, bro.
I'm sure you guys are probably better.
I mean, our entire league is designed to be as challenging as possible. If it wasn't for EA's bullshit, we would have already cross-pollinated the leagues together, and we would already be playing on the same field.
But
this is the closest we can get to that now.
Okay. But anyways, that's why I wasn't trying to get into a head-to-head thing. Drop your gamer tags in the comments. If you want smoke, I know we can't apply it. But I'm just
you guys playing with a bunch of sharks in your league, right? Like a bunch high level.
I'm trying to say, like the dude JM11 down here that's telling y'all it's y'all funeral will put 100 on y'all. My man Joe will beat the fuck out of anybody that y'all bring, and it's gonna be embarrassing. And he's not
disrespecting the CPU, and you don't understand. But I think you wouldn't get past the CPU before you even got to us.
The reason being is because we have plenty of people that play the computer and come into our league.
That is not our computer. That's not our computer, bro. I'll send you over. I'll send you over a set of sliders that'll make you cry.
Okay, listen. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I climbed back and I beat Mitch.
It's fun.
I beat Mitch too. Hey, I beat Mitch and he won the Super Bowl. So fuck y'all.
The CPU, you could drop 80 and the CPU would drop 81 on you in certain games.
But that's the thing that I'm sitting there saying. I'm not dissing playing the CPU. I'm saying it's a totally different game. And when you play the game versus humans,
we
the
also
game
play
is
humans.
To my original point. When you play the games against humans a lot, the majority of the time, all the time, 100% of the time, the game is a better game because you can't just do a lot of the janky shit that you used to be able to do. But I'm just telling you, like, it's a different game, bro. Oh my God, that's cards. I ain't even gonna, man. What's happening to cards, bro? I didn't. Hey, what's happening, man?
Look, I know y'all got some dudes over there.
But we're nice. I'm nice about it. It's like that's why I didn't want to throw down a gauntlet because I've seen it, bro. I have seen it in all the years that I have played Madden. Every time people that primarily play the CPU sliders on everything, it don't matter, run up on somebody that's been playing online every day, they get smashed. And I'm not talking about me.
Look. But if you guys, hold on, Russ. If you're using a bunch of like the meta blitzes and the fucking one play touchdowns, like that's all them dudes do online. Like
no,
and I play online.
Tell you, but listen, I'm trying to tell you, this year's Madden, those are reduced severely. Like,
but they're not.
Yes, they are.
That reduction.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. They are.
I'm
just trying to tell you they are severely reduced. We have seen in our league a reduction in crazy ass shit. And the game is different player PvP than it is versus the computer. Let me finish. My original point,
you don't ever finish, Russ.
I don't because you keep interrupting with the shit that you want to say.
It's a fun discussion.
All right, so I'm gonna finish by saying my original point was,
what is the issue with settling it on the field?
The original, because I didn't even want it to be a back and forth about fucking who's better. I was just saying the game plays better. You know what I'm saying? Sterling,
we're looking for more head-to-head people to play. We'd like to play in a league with you, but we can't because EA is a piece of shit. So, like, our champion against your champion is just a fun way to cross-pollinate the leagues and have some extra shit to talk about.
Yeah, that growl, calm down. Next topic.
All right.
That growl calmed down. He was growling at first. Now
I said it calmly right from the get-go. I said, let's just have our champion play your champion.
He came in his bit. We can play it. We can play.
How about this?
I just think it'd be a good idea if everybody played together.
Since Chris over here barking, how about this? Chris versus whoever the hell y'all pick from over there. And
hold up on that one. I've been telling Russ I'm ready to play Russ whenever.
However, Russ ducking that.
And Russ is on video at least 6 different episodes saying, yeah, man, I'll hit you up Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
There you go. That'll be a good game. I would love to see it.
Notice how he always tries to tell y'all Russ is trying to win on the mic, but he be the one jumping in starting shit.
There you go. Chris versus Russ. Boom.
I'm ready.
When y'all gonna play?
I've been when y'all gonna play?
We can play tonight, bro.
Weeks.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be on the mic for real tonight.
Yeah,
I really don't.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do that this weekend.
Convenient for us. You knew I was leaving early tonight.
No, my bad. We can play this weekend,
it says
bro.
Chris looked like he trashing Madden.
I don't look like a guy that Madden's all
Hey, CPG. Hey, I'm gonna get a sight. Hey, CPG, I'm gonna get a sight on this motherfucker. We can play Saturday, Sunday. Don't matter.
The greater insult would have been saying he looks like a guy that Madden's all
I'm done talking. You got your wish. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I hope
you're gonna be crying. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you on that game.
There we go, bam.
You ain't gonna ever want to
play in.
Head to head.
Chris,
you know how many of you, Russ, has crashed on the shores of the GML? We break ships all the time, buddy.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing your janky ass computer. I'm playing you, and I'm talking.
All right,
notice. He always go back to his computer sliders. I'm gonna let the computer do the work for me. Now you gotta play me.
Oh, good. That way, we get all this. Get that shit out the
testosterone.
Way. Right. Yeah, all that shit. All right.
Football. And Sterling, I'm mad that you let him slide because you the one that told him I want to play. You looked at him and square in his eye and said, I done seen Russell's videos. I don't think he be doing a lot of shit pre-snap. I don't think you want to do that, Chris. And you told him. Like, please.
Oh, I mean, look, I consider myself I'm a decent Madden player.
You don't get your 45 seconds to put in the super contra code at every fucking snap when you play the tough guys. You get 12 to 15 seconds at the line of scrimmage. You don't get forever.
Hey, CPG, that's more than y'all give me. Let's go. They only give me like 10, boy. What you mean? You really in trouble. I get 15? I'm going to fuck you up, boy.
I will say this, though. Right now, I'm that dude in our league. That's all I'm saying. Okay?
I'd rather play you then. I don't want to play the dude that's behind the dude.
But I don't know.
We got some.
Wait, Russ,
I might need to play him.
It sounds like a great idea you just suggested. You mean like our champion versus your champion?
You don't want to play our champion. Mitch, where Mitch? You don't want to play our champion.
Well, if you're calling out our champion, why should you get our champion?
No. Y'all
think your champion should be me.
The ones that's talking the most, both of y'all play.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yes,
that man want to play so bad.
I mean, if you
he's back.
It's me though. And I want everybody in the comments to let this man know it's me. No,
just to make sure Russ can't
run. Let Boogie talk. Boogie, go ahead.
I play both of y'all. So I'm gonna tell you straight up. I played Russ, and I played Chris. I played Chris a lot. Chris ain't gonna be a pushover, but look, I'm gonna tell you like this: this motherfucker, wherever he at. The nigga with the blue headphones, he ain't no cakewalk, brother.
I'm not expecting him to be. I'm looking I look forward to a challenge. I'd be disappointed if you were.
I already saw the videos. I was like, yo, he could play.
Listen,
that boy can play.
Just to show that I'm not.
I was 5-12, Sterling.
We can make next week's episode. We can make next week's Sports Sushi episode the stream of our head-to-head.
But I'll play you, Russ. I'll play you. You might get me, but you ain't gonna blow me out.
What? There's gonna be a message that comes up. I bet y'all can't beat the dude that's the Texas that's 0-9. Last place in the league is shotgun.
Okay, nigga, stop.
I'm more fucking
with
shotgun than
disrespect me like that.
Hold up, Sterling. I'm more disrespecting shotgun because they was putting records on here and he 0-9 with the Texas.
Hey, man,
my man floundering out there.
Look, man.
Hey, go ahead, Blood.
We ain't gonna be throwing people up under the
All right, come on, man. Let's get this boys down.
All right, let's talk about the college football, man. All right. So,
shit. That's a good discussion, though.
It is. Like, I wouldn't be mad at that, actually streaming that and watching that shit live as far as that show.
Y'all
pick it. Set that up. Let's do that.
Shut your ass up, Russ.
Can we do that next week? Can we just do that shit next week for next week's show?
Yeah,
Hey,
we can do it like that.
I love Russ.
And-
That's my nigga, boy.
And then we can set it
You
up.
know
for
you my
and
nigga.
Sterling.
Yeah, all right, but y'all know I'm
Get in
acting
here and do
fool about-
commentary.
Boy.
and
All
I-
right, yeah, okay,
behind
cool.
you.
So
Oh,
Sterling,
yes.
we'll do commentary.
Yes.
And y'all two be playing. All right, bet. There we go. I like that.
Ah, yeah.
All right,
I'm bringing
I like
both
that.
barrels. I'm bringing both barrels on that one.
All right, so next week you got to tune in. We got the fight of the century.
Bruh, Boogie, we a good tandem, bro.
Oh, yeah,
we
bro,
gonna
yeah,
kill that
we'll
shit.
get this over.
Hey,
We'll get
he
this
left. He left. I was about to leave him how I leave everybody. I was about to say, yo, Chris, who you gonna be? Watch this. Who you gonna be, Chris?
You already know who we gonna be.
He gonna be the Bills. That's all he knows.
Ask me who I'm gonna be. Ask me who I'm gonna be.
Who you gonna be, Russ?
I'm gonna press the fucking random button and beat him whoever comes up.
I like that. I
All
like
right, well,
that.
we'll
I'm
be
gonna press
sure
the
to give you
random button
the
and beat him.
the
whoever
Cardinals.
comes up.
We'll give you the Cardinals.
Look, I know I play in the GML. Chris, my boy.
Actually, you know
Well,
I
look.
get the 2 clicks. I get the 1
Yeah,
click,
you
then the
gotta
2,
get one.
and then I get the
Hey man, hey,
Because
Chisholm
that's
Hall
it,
rules. Hey Russ, Chisholm Hall rules, baby, dog. Look,
Hey, all day, every day, the only
look.
rules.
yeah, Chisholm Hall rules, dog. So look, I got
You know
my
niggas
ETF.
play random like that all day now.
Yeah,
so
bro,
let's get to the
that's the
college.
only way
bro.
you can play. It's the only way you play. You
I
hit that
think y'all
home
should
run.
tell Chris he got to man up and play random too. But
Hey man, look, I'm not against with the random. I'm not against the random. All right, so look, let's talk about college football. Week 7 is in the books. Week 8 is on the horizons. But let's talk about what happened in week 7 here. I know. Let's talk about Colorado.
do we got to do that?
yes,
dude.
yeah. I
God
mean,
damn.
we praise
Yeah,
him. We praise him.
Yeah, well,
So we gotta.
You know, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to say, hey, we just got to talk about it. You know. So.
MR. Hold on. He's being factual, but at the same time, your dumbass does laterals when you don't need to and cost yourself games. Stop. Because I wanted you to beat the Bengals. But anyways, let's so bad, and he ruined my heart that day. But yeah, oh my god. But yeah, like we got to talk about. I think that's the thing about college football. We got to love is we got to talk about Deion's flaws as well as talking about, you know what I'm saying, Deion's victories. And right now they fucking up, and he's fucking up too because he should be playing those freshman kids that got a lot of talent. He should be playing them, and he should be getting them out there. And I don't know. I just think we're talking about the Stanford game, correct?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I just think one, Andrew Luck showed up, got them boys hype, and it's college football, man. You gotta play every game like it is a single elimination football game. And I think somewhere down the line we're seeing, I guess you could say, the depth issues of Colorado because they do fade. Ooh, excuse me. They do fade later in games, but I'm not hating on him. He's already doubled, tripled their win total from a year ago, and these are just growing pains of growing a program. But they for sure should not have lost that game. Ooh, sorry. They
shouldn't have lost that game. I mean, you up 29-0 at halftime. I watched the whole game, bro. And it's like they defensively, bro. They're garbage. They are bad defensively. And never should have even been close. I mean,
yeah.
I like Travis Hunter. Like, he's dope. But, like, he might need to play one side of the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think when Charles Woodson played both sides, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he played primarily defense and he played some snaps on offense.
Ran some reverses.
Travis Hunter is like full time on both. Like,
yeah.
I just don't think like people are cut out for that. Like, this is high stakes football, man. And like and the game wasn't on Travis Hunter, but when they needed him to lock down the most,
you just noticed it. Yeah,
you know
you just noticed it. Like, why? Like, he never gets, not never, but I say his ability to catch up to receivers deep is one of his qualities, his catch up speed.
Right.
And seeing him in the third and fourth quarter, late third and fourth quarter, not able to do it, you're like, he's not trying less. His body's tired. He's actually pushing through, but he's not able to do it. And I agree with you. I do think that he should have more of a role where it's like, all right, if we have Travis Hunter in, we take our shot deep, then take him out, because we've seen that they have a receiver that can fill that role. We've seen that they have another quarterback that can play. Yeah, Miller, and I forget the McLean. Is that the DB?
Carmani McLean is a DB.
McLean, and they got another. Yeah, so I think that, and that's on Deion to me. Like, I think Deion's not playing him.
You know why he ain't playing Carmani? Because he don't like his approach to the game, his attitude. Like, he don't.
Oh.
What I hear, you know, he just doesn't dedicate himself to the game. Like, he doesn't know practice wise, nigga. He just He ain't getting it done. So that's why Deion ain't playing now. Omarion Miller, I haven't heard much about him in terms of like what he's like in practice or off the field. So I just think they got a lot of wide receivers that are playing well, but their defense, offensive defensive line, man, is just bad. It's just bad.
I think it's also like when you talk about like the not playing, when you talk about not playing, playing in practice, I think once you see a guy perform like he did, like you gotta. That's one thing I don't like about the old school mentality. Like I know. Hey there, Mitch. That's the champ.
Is he the champ?
Oh, that motherfucker will run up 100 on somebody real quick. But yeah, he cold as fuck. I beat him though. Yeah, I don't care about the stipulations, Mitch. I won that game. I won that game. But nah, I just think that he should play him, but he's not. Like you're right. If he doesn't want him to play because of the way that he practices, he's not going to get no PT. But I think he just learns. It's the things he learns. I think Deion's just learning. This is the roller coaster that is being a college football head coach. Now, I do want to pivot to. I know there's me, I'm the college football guy. Before we get into the game of the weekend, because I know we're going to talk about the O and the W. We're going to talk about the O and the W. I also want to give a shout out to Florida State because Florida State looks like a powerhouse. Florida State is doing real good things. Can I throw this question out here to y'all too? Boogie, you've been around the SEC, Big 12 more. Is Jimbo Fisher a fraud?
Yes.
All right, that's the question that I lay out there because
I'll say this. Yeah.
I mean, because he's had, and Sterling, I don't know if you watch a lot of the like recruiting and stuff, but he's had like a top 5 recruiting class, if not number 1. What, Boogie, past 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, but a lot of those guys, they've already left. They already left A&M.
But he had the number 1 recruiting class like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah,
2 years ago.
So all these,
didn't he?
Yeah,
2 years ago?
Okay, basically we're saying you out recruiting Alabama, but you can't beat Tennessee. You can't even cover. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's time that as we look at other, I am, J-Real, I am. But as we look at the landscape of college football and talk about different players that fuck up, we need to start looking at these coaches like Jimbo Fishers that amass all this talent and don't do shit with it because they're wasting careers. Shout out to North Carolina. I'm going to give you the shout out because we've been saying for about a decade when North Carolina gets in these situations where they got these NFL players, they don't come through. Miami, Ghost, Dale, shame. UNC, congratulations. You're now a good football program. Mac Brown.
But they ain't really done nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm not going to do that to them because
I just did it. Like, we're not going to give them flowers for being in the 8.
Okay. Can we not? Okay, let me put this way, Sterling. Instead of giving them a whole
propaganda,
a whole vase, a whole vase of flowers, or a whole bouquet,
okay.
I just took 3 of them out.
All right, we're gonna give them a couple flowers, but they're not like a powerhouse.
I said they are a college football program, and here's why.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
North Carolina has been on the cusp of being a competitive college football program, but they always lose this game, whether it be against Florida State, whether it be against Miami, any of the other college football, quote unquote, blue bloods, when they play them, they lose this game. They have finally won this game. And so I believe that they deserve, and Drake May deserves, some flowers because them boys is balling. And I will say, yes, they are. And so to J. Rail, you get your flowers today. You only get like 3. You don't get the whole bouquet.
We only give you a couple.
You don't get the whole bouquet. But you get about 3, 4. We had
J-Real actually asks, is the SEC better than the ACC this conference? I'm assuming it's ACC.
Yes, but okay, here's why though. Here's why. The only reason why is because
better coaches.
Just because no. I get what he's getting at, and this is the point that a lot of people make about the SEC.
There go Florida deal.
Hey, there you go. Not Drake May. The SEC has good top-heavy teams, but overall, the SEC runs around the country and gets punched in the mouth a lot of the times. They win games, but if your name is not Georgia, if your name is not Alabama, and if your name is not LSU, unless you play FSU, you can come up short. So
let me ask you a question. Who's the best conference in college football right now?
Pac-12.
Because that's really hard. That's really hard to
Pac-12.
You think the Pac-12 is?
Pac-12 by far. Pac-12 with Pac-12 on their deathbed. Yeah,
they got the better quarterbacks. They got
have the better quarterbacks.
They're loaded there.
ACC versus SEC has more wins than this year.
No, yeah, I'm saying like no, that's what I'm saying. If you look at the SEC teams that aren't Georgia, Alabama, now LSU lost, and Georgia and Alabama, like you're looking at them and you're saying, no, y'all lose games.
Yeah.
So I get what he's saying there, and so I will say, and this might be he might have a point because this might be the year, guys, that if Georgia slips up and Brock Bowers just got injured, if Georgia slips up, they may not have a team in the playoffs. And if they don't have a team in the playoffs, Florida State's going more than likely. Unless something happens, Florida State's going. You know what
Florida
I'm saying?
State, they are going.
Unless something happens.
Ain't nobody worried about Clemson. Ain't nobody really worried about North Carolina.
They are worried about North Carolina, but you're not. But they are. They are. North Carolina has the best quarterback in the conference.
They got one of the best quarterbacks in the nation.
They do. I'm saying, but they have the best quarterback in the conference.
For sure.
Travis is dope. The cat from Florida State is dope. But they do have. But Florida State has a lot more talent. But be that as it may, it's going to come down to that. I think they won't play until their
November 11th.
Okay, never mind. I thought they had those, so they are in the same. So we'll find out on the field, and this will be another test for North Carolina. I want to touch on before we touch on the best game that weekend. Come on, guys. Notre Dame, guys. We got to give Notre Dame some love, guys. Yeah. Went out there and put their foot in USC ass. You know I loved it because you know how I feel about USC. You know, this is like the baddest bitch you ever had getting taken, right? But right when she gets taken, you find out that she got herpes from the new niggas. Yeah.
Hey, you know what you got to do? Got to see it through, my boy. Got to see it
through. Hey, you know what? And USC saw it through and got burned. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this goes to show you, as I was saying at the beginning of the year, as I said in the middle of the year, that team looks very, very familiar. And I said that running back from Notre Dame was going to run all up through and around them boys. Because guess what? I saw it at Oklahoma for many years. Alex Grinch is a thief.
Man, I watched that game, bro. And USC got Colorado syndrome, dog. They ain't got shit for defense or offensive defensive line, man. Like, they rough. They rough. Right? So, like, they won't be able to beat a Big Ten team, or even they might be able to hang with a team from the ACC, maybe. I don't think they beat Florida State. If USC play Florida State, Florida State's going to get in them boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to win.
I think any top Power 5 school, I'm talking Georgia, I'm talking Texas, I'm talking Oklahoma.
Don't say Texas on this show.
I'm talking Michigan. I'm still going to respect them.
See, look.
No. Go look at the record that Oklahoma's have. As long as I keep respect, we keep beating them. So I keep them under my boot. It's where they belong. It's where they need to be. And they're quiet. I'm keeping that way. So I'm giving a little respect.
Hey.
You see how I get them gut shots in when I can. Yeah.
Hey, you got every right to brag about that win, though.
But no, amazing win. But I'm just saying, my main point is I don't think that they'd be able to keep up with any Power 5 conference. I don't. This USC's defense, I've seen it, guys. Like, I lived it. Like, it's not a coincidence to me that they gave up 40 to Colorado, and then they gave up 40 again. They're going every game. They gave up 48 every game that they play in. If Caleb Williams is not the best quarterback that we have ever seen, they're going to lose. And it showed out, and it's going to show out again and again. The defense is just, I don't know what Grinch is teaching them, but it looks exactly. This shit is crazy. Just like how the Chargers and the Cowboys played on Monday night, and that shit looked like the same team.
Back it up. So basically what you're saying is, because you're admitting that the defensive coordinator for the USC Trojans is trash.
Yes, he was. They have the exact.
Because you're with the shits with that when that nigga was an OU. So stop.
I was.
You see what you just did, Boogie?
And I was wrong. wrong. I can sit here and I ate that crow already. I
had to do it too. If you asked Dale about fucking offensive coordinator that Michigan let go and went down to Florida, Josh Gaddis. I thought he was good. Nigga turned out to be trash.
Florida trash. Florida out there looking like me on Madden when I play Mitch.
Tell Caleb stop doing commercials.
Maybe they will win.
Man, now you know what? I'm not going to put this on Caleb at all. Caleb, here's one thing I will be honest about. Lincoln Riley's offense, guys, it's flawless, bro.
Like, it's not.
It is. For college, Sterling, for college, it is, bro. Like not and when I say flawless, I'm talking in sports sense of like, yeah, it's not going to score every time, but I'm out of 10 times, it's going to score 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? So like that's
fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? His offense, basically what I'm saying is that offense is going to operate at a very high level. It can keep up with anybody, but that defense doesn't. I don't know what it is. It's not.
But I will give USC this.
Our defense was shit before Grinch, though. So I don't know if it's Lincoln Riley carries that Mike Leach around with him. Because y'all remember how Mike Leach, God rest his soul, he put together some of the greatest offenses we've ever seen from Washington State, Texas Tech, but his defense could never.
I'm gonna tell you this
right. No
Zachariah Branch, that boy is an NFL talent. He's a first round wide receiver when he comes out in a couple of years. He is. That dude is cold. He cold.
They got a couple. You know what? I really am starting to like the slowest, fastest man in college football in Lynch. They're running back for years. See, I know Notre Dame is like, we fucking won the game, but Notre Dame, nobody knows you. I'm just gonna be honest.
Them helmets are ugly too, bro. Y'all like them helmets?
Notre Dame?
Them helmets.
I love Notre Dame.
It's too much. Look. It's too much glove. It's too much.
I love Notre Dame's look. I may be kind of old school with it though, because I love Notre Dame's look. I like Michigan's the helmet Michigan has. I like the plain shit that Oklahoma come with. Like I like that shit. You know, Oregon's dope and it looks cool.
Yeah, let's talk about that game right there. Yeah, let's talk about that one.
Man, my man Troy Franklin tried, and he showed.
Hey,
I don't care. Troy Franklin was the best receiver on that field. No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
Number one. Was it number one?
Troy Franklin is a first round wide receiver too.
First round, yeah, for sure. Yeah. You know, I'm tripping. It was number one and number 2 for Washington.
Bro.
My God.
Odunze, bro.
Odunze, and what's the other guy's name?
Shit. They cold. I don't care.
Guys,
them
for those
out
here watching, if you did not watch this game,
it was so good.
A display of wide receiver talent that you will probably not see the rest of the season. 3 guys, a doozy. I forget the other guy's name on Washington, number 2, and then Troy Franklin from Oregon, who y'all heard me swear by since the season started. All 3 of these guys, it was Sterling. Tell me I'm lying. The Oregon DBs were there. The other guy just made the play. It was just one of those nights. The game was amazing. Went down to the wire. Penix, Heisman moment. There you go. And then you see the video of him freestyling before he did it. So the boy, Florida man running wild. Florida man running. What'd you say?
Shades of Vince Young.
You know what? When you said that, I was trying to think the way he throws the ball with the flick of the wrist, but his accuracy. They call him the Archer too. What's up?
Jalen Polk and Romeo Odunze.
Polk is number 2, right?
He is
or number 1.
His number is 2.
Yes. Okay. 2. So Polk is the one that made. Polk is the one that made that nice ass catch. I don't know if that 2-handed catch over the DB across the middle of the field. It was like in the 4th. It was late in the game, like a 3rd down. Oh my God. But I just remember that I texted my homie at the time and said, Washington, you just can't cover these motherfuckers. Like Penix is doing the thing, but
I got a question for Boogie. Roma Odunze. Don't he remind you of Michael Thomas?
Ooh. I'm gonna be honest.
Shades of Michael Thomas.
I haven't. We talking about like Thomas in the I haven't seen Thomas in college. I'm gonna be honest. I never.
But no. Just on the same.
Okay.
Just his play style. Just his play style.
Play style.
They're physical.
He played the same way.
And speaking of which, I want to talk about that when we get into the whatchamacallit. But physical play style. I do like the when it comes to receivers, more physical play style. Like I think we covered it. My favorite receivers that we talked about here was Michael Irvin, and more of the physical. I'm going to make you eat dirt, and then I'm going to make you watch the bottom of my cleats as I skate off on you. So, but
dogs.
But if we're done with the NCAA, let's get to the Spets sushi bets segment here.
That may be a new name.
Spets.
Spets.
So I don't know who is Chris still behind the boards, or he might have abandoned us.
I think
he back there.
Abandoned us. Or is he? Oh, there you go.
Oh yes. All right.
One second. Let me get all the graphic switchovers here.
I don't want to go first.
All right.
1
And
second.
I want to go right.
All right. So going off losses last week.
It was bad.
We went 3-2 if you count Hurricanes pick. So
We'll take that.
Sterling lost this week, picking the homer team. The Bills didn't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
So Sterling, you have first pick this week.
Yeah, let's go. College football.
Let's get it.
And I'm gonna have to go with my Wolverines playing Michigan State. They're gonna kill Michigan State. They are gonna kill Michigan State. I'm telling you right now. No, that's just facts. Michigan State.
They probably are.
Have you seen them play? Have you seen them boys play? They ain't got they coach gone. These boys are homeless right now.
No, they are. That's why I said he picked one that's like. I gotta
get back. I gotta get back in the.
I feel you
on the dub train. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I feel you. It doesn't matter.
Hey, Penn State, Ohio State is this weekend though.
I know.
That's going to
be don't let that might be where I'm going. You know
what time's this Michigan game?
Shit, it's 5:30 or 7:30 Eastern. I think
you can't take them out right though. You got to take the points.
Oh, I'm taking them with the spread, bro. What is that shit?
24.
I'm taking that.
Oh yeah, you can take 24.
I'm taking that to the bank.
I was like,
to the bank. They're gonna beat the brakes off them dudes.
They probably are. They're probably gonna win. They're probably gonna win by like.
So
that shit might be like 33-3 or some shit.
I spiked bet against the Jets. And
you won.
The Jets No, I won the week
you didn't?
before. They fucked me.
The week before.
Because they fucked me the week before, I bet against them this week. And then they won outright and beat the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the Jets are on a bye this week, so I can't double down.
I'm sorry, Chris. A minor interruption. But this is why I tell you guys, you got to follow the rules. In no world should the Jets have won that game, but Chris bet against them.
Pretty much.
They rose to the occasion, bro. It happens every time.
So I'm going to take Philly to rebound and cover the spread against Miami.
Ooh, that's the one you're taking of all the NFL games. That's the one you're taking.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I mean, you might be right, but that.
Hey, I like how you go, Chris. Me and you're on the same wavelength this week with the picks because you're going out on a limb and picking some shit.
I think the Dolphins gonna get him.
Hurricane went 1-0 in his cameo pick last week with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Started down 14-0.
If you are a guest of the show and you have a pick, you may make it, but be sure you are on the next week because we will put you on blast if you fuck up. But we'll also
Boogie won with the Rams, so you're up next.
All right, going to MMA, UFC here. I want Alexander Volkanovski for the upset win over Islam Makhachev.
Okay, he's back on the fight game. Boogie said, "I'm back in my show."
I was waiting for this one. I've been waiting for these big fights.
Boogie said, "I've been waiting." All right,
who are we looking for?
Alexander Volkanovski.
There he is.
God,
you're taking the plus 230?
Yeah, bro. I'm taking the $100.
All right.
Damn.
Yeah, man. He took the fight on short notice, but I think both. The last time they fought, it was split decision. I think Volk gets him this time.
Chris, you see the face I made?
No,
Like that meme I sent y'all. When Russ and Chris start arguing.
So Russ, you your pick this week won by a half point, and interesting enough, that half point was only eligible by line shopping using bet stamps because most of the other books all had it at 3 points.
Yep.
All the main books had it at 3 points and ended up as a push.
Hey Chris, what you always tell them about bet stamp?
It's where you go line shopping.
And you put in the code?
Sushi, baby.
Sushi. Just sushi, not sushi, baby.
Yeah, just sushi.
Yeah, just sushi. Hey, and as y'all see, you get the lines you need. And I got the line that got me to 3.5. So you know what I'm saying? And I'll take it. This week, like I said, Chris, I ain't no bitch, man. I'm going to go with the game of the week that's going to be this week. The game everybody's going to be watching if you love college football. Penn State versus Ohio State. And I'm taking Penn State plus 6.5, baby. I'm taking them to cover the 6.5. And I'm going to let y'all know in on a little secret. I'm going to lean close to the camera and say, Penn State, you have fucked me over so many times, but there's something about those motherfucking navy blue and white jerseys that makes me think y'all gonna do it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Chris,
go.
We're supposed to be on the same side.
He's
Chris
getting
is like, Russell, Chris is like, you just fucked my team this week, Russell.
Fucking lose. He's getting warmed up for his comedy bit here soon. That's
as of this moment, exactly. Sterling, it is your show.
All right.
All right. And you know what? We're gonna make it happen. And I hope that the Penn State Nittany Lions make it happen.
All right.
Please.
All right, so here it comes.
Either or.
Either or.
Shit. So you know I know what time it is, y'all. It's the time for the either or. You know, that's where we take two players from any generation of any time at any point in time. We tell y'all some parameters around them and we let y'all make a pick. This week, I text one of my homies, or actually I text like 6 of my homies, and I said, yo, I need defense or offense. Hey, what's up, Dale? I said, I need defense or offense. And they said, defense. I said, pick a position, or told them something else. No, I said, past or present. They said, present. I said, defense or offense. And they said, defense. And I said, let me go on the line and show some guys love. Now, when making this pick, you guys, if you don't see the graphic on the screen, it is Chris Jones or Quinnen Williams. But there's a caveat. We are not looking to the past, and we are not looking to the future. We are focused on right now, looking right now. So who do you want right now? Chris Jones or Quinnen Williams? Let's go.
Ooh.
Like right now,
right now, this season. You can't go past. Right now, how they're playing at this moment, who do you want? There's no future of Quinnen Williams, and there's no past of what Chris Jones has done. You just talking about how they playing right now. Who do you want?
I'm going Quinnen. Going Quinnen.
Yeah, I think that's what Hurricane says too. So
damn, we're gonna have to
no,
Quinnen is the best defensive tackle in football right now, and it's not even close.
My bad, Sterling. I forgot. Hey, you guys, if you ever have a problem with gambling, you need to go to 1-800-GAMBLER and get that shit taken care of. You do not gamble if you do not need to gamble. And as always, my 3 rules: do not gamble on your favorite team. Do not gamble when it's your last dollar. And I'm forgetting the third one right now.
Don't get high when your own supply.
Yeah.
Well, that's more like rule number 2. Don't bet on your favorite. But anyways, call 1-800-GAMBLER if you have a problem and get that shit taken care of. I think it's a clean sweep up here. We all chose Quinnen Williams. You guys down there in the comments, hit the like and subscribe, of course. But pick your player down low. We want to see what y'all think. Who would you rather have right now? Don't give me no future Quinnen Williams or no past of what Chris Jones has done. Who do you want right now playing DT for you on your team? Everybody on your team's name is Great Faces. Get them.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and we'll go to the NFL here. So last Thursday night, maybe you heard, maybe you didn't hear, but pregame, I think the world heard, especially Steve Smith heard Jerry Juedy going off on the sideline. Pretty much directed at Steve Smith, because Steve Smith had criticized his wide receiver play for the past couple of seasons. Trash. And Jerry Juedy went off and responded by having a stellar game with 3 receptions, 17 yards. Or is it 14 yards? Might be giving him credit.
I thought it was 2 for 14, and then he got put on the trading block the next day. But we can get into that in a second.
So And one of the things that I love to do is that I love to go in the comment section of these posts and just kind of just see what people have to say. And obviously there was a lot of younger people in there because they weren't familiar with Steve Smith's gangsterism, and I want y'all to understand that this motherfucker will whoop your ass on primetime TV in the middle of the game. Like, don't test that man gangster. That man is who he say he is. And if he critiques you and tells you that you trash, hey man, maybe you need to go ahead and heed his words, or oh, God damn it, Chris. Okay, yeah, we oh, okay.
Oh, cool. That's good. We good.
All right.
I see it too.
Yeah. So but yeah,
I just want to. I was gonna say like the crazy thing about the whole altercation, and I'll let all of us gonna have our take, but like Steve Smith was gonna go apologize for being so harsh, and he was met with, "Nigga, I don't fuck with you."
Yeah, right. That's kind of trash, ain't
like,
it?
Like that's like if you the smaller person and a bigger person comes up to you. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Jerry Judy, I don't know you, but I've seen more Steve Smith than I've seen of you. Mm-hmm. And I would think, and all of us would surmise that Steve Smith could whoop your ass. I'm just gonna put it like that, because Akeem Talib whoop a lot of ass, and Steve Smith made that motherfucker
improve it.
Yeah,
like, we know he got verified hands.
Yeah,
blood and guts everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Borderline. I would say for our generation, we think he's Hall of Fame. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? But great receiver, and I think a lot of these young cats need to stop being so defensive when someone great at your position tells you that you crumbing it. Like, if you ain't doing a good job, by the way, if those don't know, crumbing it, that's you on the poor end. You getting the crumbs. You ain't doing a good job. You getting 2 receptions for 14 yards. That's crumbing it. Like Jerry Judy, you were drafted before CeeDee Lamb. You were drafted before Amar St. Raw. You were drafted before Justin Jefferson, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You were drafted before. There's a fucking list. I don't have it right in front of me, but there's at least like 7, 8 guys that you were drafted in front of that you can't fucking hold their jockstrap, clean or dirty. So I just think that he was out of line for saying I don't fuck with you. He should have been like, I'm trying to fuck with you to learn how to play receiver better because I'm out here crumbing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I look, man. He had no business saying that to Steve Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't respect an OG legend like that. Like, who do you think you are, bro? You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, I would say like Jamar Chase has a better claim to say his shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, Judy, you really haven't done anything. Like,
I'm gonna get that list too.
You know, so I don't know, man. I just think it's poor. It makes young guys look bad altogether. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, like, and on another side, I do understand where Judy's coming from, just because he's in a situation that's not ideal. He's not being the best version of himself. He's playing with a quarterback that thinks he's, God himself, right? And you have an organization who hasn't really had solid footing in the last few years. So, like, I get why he may feel like he's got to prove himself or be this alpha dog kind of, it's me against the world, because he ain't getting help nowhere else. But he definitely needs to be in a situation where he can be the best version of himself and be around other receivers who will help him out. And I don't think he's getting that in Denver.
He's the Jeff Udoka of his draft.
Damn.
That's
bro,
tough.
He was drafted,
accurate,
bro.
though.
Okay, guys, he was drafted number 15, right? So he was drafted. Henry Ruggs was drafted before him, so we know what happened there.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do like an all jail team on this show one day. But no, bro,
we
they got
that.
cold. Yeah. We gotta do another one because they just got the motherfucker from the Rams.
Yeah, bro.
He got rested 2 hours in the game.
Yeah, bro. It's a draft every year. It's who crop the players every year.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They added some things. Hey. Niggas fuck up every day, B. They got a couple of
facts. No, they do. They do.
But no, it was Jerry Judy. Okay, so Jerry Judy was 15. CeeDee Lamb, 17. Jalen Reagor was a bust. Justin Jefferson, Brandon Ayuk. That's the one I forgot. Brandon Ayuk was drafted. Brandon Ayuk was drafted 25. That's 10 slots after him.
Number 1 receiver in San Francisco.
Number 1 receiver in San Francisco. So it's like, and then they talked about guys that are drafted like years after him. Like, it's just a bust all around, and it's just a bad look for him to be mad at at Steve for pointing it out. Like,
right.
And I applaud Steve Smith for what he did for saying I was actually gonna go apologize for being rough on the young nigga, but since you want to talk that shit, you're just a guy, Jag. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be what he say, you'll be looking for a job, and the very next fucking day, demands on trade waiver wire, or on trade report. So man, it's just
life comes at you.
You gotta pay attention to the OGs, man.
All right, so before we move on to the next section, you got anything you want to add? What is Florida Dale, our Florida correspondent?
No, it's the only thing that was sour. I was sour about it. It was the confrontation that they had on live TV.
Yeah,
that was the only knock I had on it. That's one of them.
Yeah.
Hey, let me pull you to the side, young bull, and let me holler at you real quick, and let's squash this. And we know Steve Smith is fired. He's like he with the smoke all the time. So that was one of them.
It was growth on his part. I felt.
No, I mean,
no, I do too, because I think old Steve Smith or young Steve Smith would have snatched that motherfucker up. No, Jerry Juedy got beat up before the game.
Right. And that's the thing, is that we know Steve Smith for that, but Steve Smith also has to remember he don't have no pass no more. He got that mic now. He got a different kind of responsibility. He got a different type of power. So that's one of them. Right. He could have quelled it down, tapered the conversation, and not bring house business on TV.
No, that's a good point. I
think like Steve got so pissed, because if you're in Steve Smith's shoes, he's like, one, you trash in my eyes, but I was rude to you, so I'm gonna go apologize, and for you to basically spit in my face, fuck you. I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
I should whoop your ass, but because I have this mic now, I'm just going to say it into the mic, because I think Steve Smith's thinking was, if I don't say this out loud in the mic right now, I'm going to put the mic down and I'm going to go whoop Jerry Judy's ass right here.
All in sight, yeah. But that's the only thing, is like I got it, and in the moment you're not instant reaction, but it's one of those you should have. Hey man, let me holler at you after the game, and then squash it.
Yeah, I think also at some point, dear young niggas, because we've all been young men. You gotta listen sometimes. You've got to stop being like, man, this old know what the fuck you talking about. No, the old nigga knows what he's talking about. Just listen to it. You can accept it or not accept it, but don't disrespect him, because we are very lucky that he didn't get snatched up and got his ass, because I 100% think that that Steve Smith would have handled that.
All right, so we was gonna wait. I was gonna wait till Sterling got in so he could do his power rankings, but since I don't know who's running the show behind the scenes here, but
I think it was Sterling, so I think it's now you.
That was
it ain't me.
Or is it you, Dale?
It ain't me. I just
So we on autopilot right now. So what we gonna do?
Hey, this motherfucker. Hey, we in this bitch.
So what we gonna do? We in the Tesla right now. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna have to go ahead and we're gonna close it up here. So look, man, we're gonna push a lot of this stuff back next week. I'm gonna go ahead and give you my thoughts. Well, matter of fact, in closing, I'm just gonna tell you right now. Okay, so I went to the Saints-Texans game this weekend.
Let us know.
So,
because I still got Cowboys, and I'm the honest Cowboy fan, so we can get some Saints, some Cowboys, and if you want to get some Dolphins in next week, because y'all got a big game next week, Dale, let's go ahead and do that and then close it out.
And so, really and truly, is nothing really long. You know, I pretty much got there like a little bit ways into the first, because I went with my brother and his my nephew. My nephew was just handful. So while I came into the NRG is when he threw when Sherrod threw his first pick. Now once I seen the the replay where Braun immediately gave it back up, I was like, well shit, there goes that. So once I got down, I sat down in my seats, and I was tired as hell because we was in the bleeds. And it was a lot. It was a lot of motherfuckers there. It was a lot of people there. But as far as the game goes, I seen one team that just looked very confused offensively. Didn't really kind of get their footing. Pocket was collapsing a lot. with the Saints. Whereas Stroud, he just kind of made all the correct reads, seeing holes in the coverages of the defense, which I was kind of not understanding why they wasn't, putting more pressure upon them until they did in the second half. But penalties, and special teams, that was one of the takeaways I have to say about that game that, decided the victor of that game. But the Texans look good, man, and the Saints, at times, for the talent that they have on the field, they don't look like the team that they're advertised to be. But I'll get into that a little bit later because we had some other stuff I wanted to talk about post-show, but we will push that to next week. So, but before we get out of here, we can't.
I was gonna say real quick because we didn't get a chance to cover it real quick. Cowboys. Number one, y'all gotta stop fucking with us when we lose the game and y'all be all on our ass, and then when we win the game, y'all quiet as a motherfucker, running away. Come here and get this crow because we be out front and center to hear that shit talk. The game was played, and I think y'all know from watching the show, and those that know me, it's a very important game to me. Kellen Moore was on the other side, and you know how I feel, Boogie. Fuck Kellen Moore, and he showed it. Wonder Boy got 17 points. They went for it on fourth down every play because their coach is an idiot, and he does dumb shit. And I know everybody wants to say that, but they can't because they're on bigger networks, so I'll do it for you. What's his name? Don't matter. It's that dumbass motherfucker coaching the Chargers that likes to go for it on fourth down and don't take the points. Hey, buddy, you lost by 3 points and you left 6 on the field. So I'll say that. I'll say I enjoy what Dak did. I think Dak needs to play more like that. As an honest Cowboy fans, we're not out the woods yet, but I think we're seeing that in this offense that won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers, a quarterback that can improvise. You're going to need a quarterback that can improvise. That is not to say that Dak is Aaron Rodgers. That is just to say he needs to play more like he played Monday night and less like he's played at any other time in the season before he broke his ankle. You got to get over that shit, man, because it's either going to break again or you're going to win a bowl. That's what you got to do. Shout out to the defense. Stephon Gilmore is a Hall of Famer. People need to stop hating. And I want to hear what Dale has to say about the Miami Dolphins because they got a big one coming up.
All right.
Run. That's all I do.
You ask another question. I think Mike McDaniel is one of my favorite coaches.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I know I messed around with it last year when they assembled the team, but now that they got a whole offseason and they in the second year with McDaniel, I'm not a Dolphins fan, but intrinsically it's in my blood. It's one of those where it's the moment they get their defense settled and Jalen Ramsey comes back, that's going to solidify their defense, and the offense is just going to keep rolling. I'm sorry. It's like the moment McDaniel figures it out and he makes his adjustments, he's going to roll because the way that their schedule's set up, most of the games, like they conference games and stuff, is home. They're going to be in the weather. So it's one of those, they're going to be rolling. But with these Eagles, I told my colleague today, you in trouble if Jalen don't figure it out. He in trouble.
They on his ass with that film and that passing game. We got the Eagles versus the Dolphins. We got the Chargers versus the Chiefs. We got the Lions versus the Ravens, which I think is going to be the game of the week. And I want to say before we get off, since we didn't get a chance to do Sterling's top 10 rankings, Boogie, you can close it after this. Y'all gonna get my top 5 in the college football. That's Big 30s, high five. And that's gonna be Georgia number 1, Michigan number 2, Washington number 3, Florida State number 4, number 5. Fuck the world, it's Oklahoma. Holla.
Bang. Peace.